Kyrie with the best chops I've seen all night, and there were a hell of a lot of chops on this show, and she did the best of them all. Well done, Kyrie.
Except the main event of the show. This was the best thing on night 2, the best thing on WrestleMania, and by far, by leaps and fucking bounds, this was the best match on the...
We are literally 2 weeks away from Backlash, and Seth Rollins and Omos has no fucking build for this match! None!
They say they don't want to turn heel because, but the kids, they all look up to her.
Best friends, still employed. Trent Beretta, still employed. Chuck Taylor, still employed. Danhausen, still fucking employed! Get him out of here!
Let's open radio rope break. Hey guys, Kgabo here, and today we're back with another episode of Life's Opening Radio Rope Break. And today we're gonna review New Japan Resurgence, and I've got my friend here, Ben. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. If you're hearing random background noises, I apologize. But yes, everybody, I'm here. Hello, everyone. We're reviewing New Japan Resurgence. Great show. I literally checked this out literally the other day. I watched the entire show in its entirety, and I thought it was a great show. So that's what we're reviewing today.
Yeah. And before we go into that, have you heard Drake Wuertz has quit the business as well? The crazy referee.
Oh, him. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, good. He's gone.
Good riddance for Drake. I don't even know who Drake Wuertz was. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Oh, what a fucking geek. Get him out of here.
Yeah, he would have been a nominee if he stayed.
Yeah, but I know who is a nominee, who's going to be a nominee, especially in the next upcoming month now. Oh, boy. And he's on this show, unfortunately. Fuck Christ.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, we got some news, first of all. We got some stuff to talk about. All right, so Night of Champions is literally the next week right after this, so you're going to you guys are going to get the Night of Champions review and then Double or Nothing. And then
by the way,
that. So,
Ben,
yeah.
Do you want to or not do Dominion? Because they're hyping that up. It's a New Japan show.
When is it on?
It's on the 4th of June, I think.
Don't tell me we're going to have a triple header. No way.
Well, this is already a triple header. So it's going to be a quadruple header if we do Dominion.
At this rate? Yeah. So, yeah, we can do Dominion.
All right, we'll see.
Might as well.
We'll see if we can do it. But yeah, I was gonna talk about something else, but I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it that way today. Anyway, let's get into the show now. This is New Japan Resurgence. Took place on Sunday, the 21st of May, 2023, at the Walter Pyramid in Long Beach, California. And in the first match, it is NJPW World TV Champion Zack Sabre Jr. and Bad Dude Tito versus Virus and Barbaro Cavernario. They start the match. Barbaro was dressed up as Fred Flintstone. I was like, the fuck? Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. And it was Virus and...
Fuck out of here.
It was Virus and Zack Sabre Jr. who started. they had technical wrestling, and then Virus put in some kind of abdominal stretch. They did more technical wrestling. Virus puts in some kind of submission. I didn't know what it is. Zack Sabre Jr. escaped. He put in the straight jacket. Then he did a neck twist, but Virus kind of no-sold it. Bad Dude Tito and Barbaro made a tag, both simultaneously. Barbaro tried to shoulder tackle multiple times, but no effect. Bad Dude Tito did a kick and did a shoulder tackle. They did a leapfrog sequence, and Barbaro did an arm drag, which was nice. Barbaro beat up Bad Dude Tito in the corner. He did 2 drop kicks, which were nice. Virus made a tag. They did a double team, well, kind of, because Barbaro did most of the work there. Virus went for the pin, got a 1 count. Bad Dude Tito did a suplex slam, and then he did an elbow for a 2 count. Barbaro tried to interfere, but Zack Sabre Jr. thwarted him. Bad Dude Tito put Virus in the Tree of Woe. He taunted while Zack Sabre Jr. put a head scissors lock on him while he was in the Tree of Woe. Zack Sabre Jr. made a tag. He did some uppercuts, did a head scissors and leg stack combo. Virus got a rope break. Bad Dude Tito made a tag. He did a senton over the top rope. Did a chop, a punch. They had a 1-2. Bad Dude Tito knocked Virus down. He did a clothesline. Did some stomps. They did a leapfrog, and Virus did a nice drop kick. Barbaro made a cold tag. Zack Sabre Jr. thwarted him. Zack Sabre Jr. and Bad Dude Tito did a double team. Barbaro made a comeback. They did lucha stuff. He went for the standing splash, but Bad Dude Tito did a kick. He kicked him again, did an enziguri, and did a deadlift German for a 2 count, which was cool. Zack Sabre Jr. made a tag, did 2 uppercuts. Barbaro reversed with a hammerlock suplex, which was cool. Virus made a tag. He did technical wrestling with Zack Sabre Jr. He put in the stretch muffler. Zack Sabre Jr. got a rope break. They had more technical wrestling. Virus threw some chops. Zack Sabre Jr. reversed the 4th one with a Pele kick, which was cool. He shot him off and missed an arm drag. They clothesline each other, and then Virus hits a clothesline. He's selling the shoulder. Barbaro and Bad Dude Tito made a tag. They had a 1-2. They exchanged chops. Bad Dude Tito hit a blue thunder bomb for a very near fall. And he put in his finishing submission for the win. And Zack Sabre Jr. tried to interfere, but Virus stopped him. And the result was nearly overturned. Unfortunately, Zack Sabre Jr., who's a champion, lost. And that one, that didn't. But yeah, I gave Wrestling 6.75 and Logic a 5. What did you think about this match, Ben?
I'll be honest with you, Kgabo. This match went a little bit too long. This match went way too long. I thought this match was going to go about 15, 20. This went a little bit too long. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to say it was a bad match, but I mean, I thought it was okay. It was a decent opener. It wasn't like the other match that we're about to mention, the one with Juice Robinson in it. That fucking goon. But anyway, I mean, I thought it was okay. Decent opener. Not really much here. Zack Sabre Jr. did lose, I believe. Did he lose?
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck y'all doing in New Japan. I bet you're right. Oh my man. I'm gonna raise some hell around here if y'all don't book Zack Sabre Jr. the right way. And by the way, Zack Sabre Jr. was in Ring of Honor as well. By the way, him and Samoa Joe, they were
Yeah.
teasing a match between the two.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. They're building up Forbidden Door quite nicely, but they better book Zack Sabre Jr. before I raise some hell around here. I gave this match a 6. Logic, the best I can give for Logic, probably a 4, maybe a 4. That's the best I can give. Other than that, I thought this was decent. Nothing much to see here.
Yeah,
And
I also
this
said,
next match.
wait, give me a second. I also thought this first match was a good match as well. And it was a nice opener, but yeah, nothing much there. But not before we get to Juice Robinson, here's this next match. The semi-final of the NJPW Strong Women's Championship Tournament between Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Vaquer. They started.
This was a good match.
Yeah, this was
a good match.
They started the match. They locked up. Mercedes pushed Stephanie into the corner. They had technical wrestling. Stephanie did a side headlock takeover. Mercedes did a head scissors, side headlock takeover. They missed drop kicks. They stared each other down. They did the leapfrog sequence. Then they tried to pin each other. And then Mercedes did a Mexican arm drag, which was cool. She did a bulldog into a kind of modified bulldog into a bang statement, which was cool. Stephanie got the rope break. Mercedes stomped on the hand. She did an arm drag, which was nice. Back elbow in the corner. Stephanie did a clothesline in the corner. Mercedes did double knees into the corner. She mounted Steph on the top turnbuckle. And then Stephanie did a hanging arm bar over the top rope. And then she did a springboard crossbody for a 2 count. She did a thrust kick, snapmare, head scissors, lock. She slammed Mercedes' head on the canvas. She went for the pin, got a 2 count. Stephanie shot her off. Mercedes did a sunset flip, but then Stephanie jumped on the arms and did a leg drop. Went for the pin, got a 2 count. She shot off Mercedes twice, did a leg screw in the corner, a dragon screw in the corner. She went for the pin, got a 2 count. They struggled at the apron. And then Mercedes sent Steph to ringside. And then she did a Meteora. Did a tornado DDT. They got back in the ring. She shot the half Nelson for a 2 count. She shot off Stephanie. Stephanie reversed and shot her into the corner. Mercedes used her legs to slam Stephanie's head into the corner. And then she did a Meteora again for a near fall. Mercedes was stunned. She went for standing cross face, but then Stephanie backed her into the corner. She did some headbutts. She missed double knees in the corner. Mercedes did double knees. Did a crossbody. Stephanie reversed the pin, got a 2 count. She put in her own bang statement. Mercedes escaped, and then she put in the bang statement. Stephanie got a rope break, and Mercedes goes for the moneymaker. Stephanie did a DDT, went for the pin, got a 2 count. Did a backbreaker for a 2 count. She went for the suplex, but Mercedes reversed with a cradle pin for a 2 count. She blocked a punch from Mercedes and threw a nasty forearm. She missed a leg drop. Mercedes went for moneymaker, but she hit a backstabber instead. She finally hit moneymaker for the win. and I said they're very good showing from both women, and Mercedes advances. I gave Wrestling an 8.5 and Logic an 8. What did you think about this match, Ben?
I'll be honest with you, Kgabo. I was going to give this match a 9. I thought this was great, except for some of the near falls in the match, which I did not understand. But this was a very good match on the show. Underrated match on the show. Sleeper match on the entire show. I mean, it's not better than some of the other matches that are on Resurgence, but this is a underrated match. I'll be honest with you, Kgabo. This should have opened the show. What the fuck was New Japan doing? I understand you guys want to have Zack Sabre Jr. on the show. Look, that's fine. But Zack Sabre Jr. should not be losing as fucking World TV Champion. That's ridiculous. And also, I want to point out another thing as well. Mercedes Moné looked very good in this match. Stephanie Vascar looked very good in this match. I had more matches between these two women. This was a good match. This should have opened the goddamn show. I don't know why the fuck this didn't open the show. But I gave this match an 8. A solid 8. It was very good. Couple of near falls I did not agree with, especially with the constant near falls, especially at the near end of the match. But hey, it is what it is. It's wrestling. I get it. But I thought it was a good match. Wrestling 8. I gave Logic probably a 7. Probably a 7. There was not a lot of psychology than I expected it to be, but I thought this was a good match nonetheless. This should have opened the show.
Yeah. And now straight on to also the semifinal. Wait, we're not there yet. Also the semifinal of the New Japan Strong Women's Championship Tournament. Willow Nightingale versus Momo Kohgo. This wasn't as good as the last match, but still. They started the match. They locked up, rope break. Momo got a waist lock. They did a standing switch. Momo put in the wrist lock. Willow escaped. She did a shoulder tackle. They did a leapfrog sequence. They paused and stood there. Momo went for the arm drag. What?
What are we on? Willow versus Momo?
Yes.
Momoko?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. Sorry.
Momo goes for the arm drag, and then Willow did a body slam. Willow did a chop, did a low cross body for a 2 count, but Momo kind of waited for it. She fell and then rolled over to sit down like this. She she didn't say it directly, but you could see that she was kind of saying cross body me. So yeah, that was kind of a mistake there. Willow did a sidewalk slam for a 2 count, which was cool. She put in some type of submission. She pulled back the arm and then used her leg to pull back Momo's head. Momo got a pin escape. Willow did a hip attack, get your mind out of the gutter. She did a nice clothesline. Momo did a drop kick. He did an up and over, and then she hit a crossbody for a 2 count, which was nice. Did a head scissors, but kind of like a hurricane runner, not the submission lock hold head scissors. She did a 619, and then she did the missile drop kick. EO Sky. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. She did a missile drop kick. Did a thrust kick. Did a fisherman suplex for a 2 count. Willow did a power slam. They had a 1-2. She did a lariat, 2 of them. Momo tried to reverse the 3rd one, but Willow hit a suplex. She did a cannonball for a near fall. She went for the power bomb, but Momo reversed with a hurricane runner for a near fall. She did a super kick. Did a tornado DDT for a near fall, and did something driver. I couldn't hear clearly what they called it. She went for the pin. Willow got a rope break. but I think Willow put her legs on the rope or something. Momo hit the rope. Willow hit a spine buster for a near fall, which was cool. She did a lariat. Did a WD. What's a W? Oh yeah, Death Valley Driver. It says there. And then she did a gut wrench sit out power bomb for the win. And I said, great showing from Willow, who's now gonna face Mercedes Money in the main event. And yeah, there I said Momo is kind of green, but I can say better than some others. But yeah, the other way, this was a good match. I gave Ras an 8 and Logic a 6. What did you think about this match, Ben?
Did you just say Willow Nightingale is green?
No. I said Momo is green.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I was going to get on your ass. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck? I was going to get so goddamn mad at you, I swear. By the way, I thought this was a solid match. I thought Willow showed why she belongs in the main event of this show.
Yeah.
If anything.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple of mistimed spots here and there, a couple of mistakes here and there, but other than that, this was not better than the Mercedes Moné match, as Kgabo already mentioned earlier. And I thought this was okay match. I gave this match a 7. Logic probably a 1 because Willow was gonna win anyway. I didn't see Momoko winning this match anyway, to be honest with you. Like, I know why Willow got the win. Like, Willow has been improving. Like, she is legitimately becoming a star, like, overnight. And like, she's really over. Like, she may not be over in AEW right now and all that stuff, but like, Willow Nightingale is awesome. She's great. And this is why I've been praising Willow Nightingale for almost 2 whole years. I've been praising this chick. I've been saying, watch out for Willow Nightingale. And turns out she's in the main event of the show against one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, in Mercedes Moné.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And now, here we have it.
Now,
the street fight between Juice Robinson and Fred Rosser. Before you get mad, Ben, let me review this match. They started out.
All right, fine.
Fred Rosser did a rugby tackle, aka a double leg takedown, through some grounded punches. He twisted Juice's balls, did a chop, did a headbutt. Juice reversed a shoot off. He sent Fred into the corner where a chair was placed. Fred retaliated with a clothesline, kind of no-sold that, running into that chair. Did a lariat over the top rope onto ringside. They had a fight at ringside. Fred goes into the crowd. He throws stuff around. They fought at the entranceway. This man's dying over here.
Come on, man. Twisted his balls? Pause. Hey, yo. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Well, with his foot, not in a sexual way.
Oh. You meant kicked him in the balls. That's what you said.
Well, I guess so, yeah. Okay, let's go on. There's a fight at the entranceway. Juice reversed a tombstone with a back body drop. He did a body slam and popped off. Did stomps and a standing senton. He threw Fred neck first on top of the barricade. Did a head palm shoot off into the ring post. He choked Fred with a belt and headbutt him. Got back into the ring. Juice dragged Fred into the ring by the neck like a dog. He continued to choke him. Took off the belt. He ripped off Fred's shirt, wiped it against his ass, and threw it into the crowd. Then he started to whip Fred with the belt. He said hi to Tony Storm through the camera. did a clothesline on Fred Rosser. He took that dang roll of coins and he missed throwing them at Fred Rosser. Fred hit a Death Valley driver through the door in the corner. He ripped Juice's shirt off and threw it to the crowd. Unlike Juice, he didn't wipe it against his ass. Then he whipped Juice with the belt like Daddy should have, what his daddy should have done all those years ago. He choked Juice with the belt. He did it over the top rope. Juice Robinson escaped. And Fred is standing tall there at ringside. Fred takes a metal dustbin. He dumped the contents on Juice. Banana peels and old food and plastic and all that shit. He smashed Juice over the head with the dustbin. He took a steel chair. He smashed Juice over the back with the chair. And Juice waited for that. He stood there and said, "Hit me." Well, he didn't say hit me, but you could see that he was kind of saying, "Hit me." And Juice is busted open. Fred Rosser threw a stop sign at Juice. Where do you find the stop sign? He slammed Juice in the face with a kendo stick. He slammed Juice not first onto the barricade. He smashed Juice in the face with the kendo stick. Hit him 2 times more. He raked the face and then he hit an elbow to the face, threw some punches. He took a ladder and mounted it against the ring post. He catapulted Juice into it. Then he forced Juice to eat a piece of cake that was in the trash. Got back in the ring. He grinded Juice's face against the exposed turnbuckle. He put a dustbin over Juice's head. He punched him with a chain. He smashed him with a chair 2 times with the metal dustbin on top of his head. And then the second one was quite nasty. Hit him a 3rd time. And then Toni Storm intervened to save her husband. And then Fred literally took her and kissed her. Like, bro, what the fuck? Tony tried to slap Fred, but Fred reversed. He went for his finish, but Juice stopped him with a low blow. I almost said low bro. Got Matt Riddle in here. Toni Storm hit Storm Zero. Juice went for his finish over the chair. But then Fred reversed with a rear naked choke. Tony tried to break it up with a kendo stick. But then Fred shoved Juice into her. Fred hit what I think they called the gut crusher. And then he put it in the crossface. Tony broke it by smashing Fred over the head with a glass bottle. Juice did a botch spear into the door. He put a stop sign in front of Fred's face. Then Tony did a hip attack. Get your mind out of the gutter. Juice did a swing out DDT over the chair. He went for the pin. And then Tony sat on top of Juice to make sure. And Juice got the win. You know, I actually thought this was alright. This wasn't that bad. There was a worse match than this on the show. But yeah, I gave Rasson a 6 and Logic a 4. I think, Ben, you want to load off on this guy.
Hey, yo. Okay.
No,
it's just fun. But look, ladies and gentlemen, I had so many problems with this match. I didn't thought this was the worst match on the show. That's what. Now, I'm glad this wasn't the worst thing on the show. Otherwise, I would have cussed his ass out. But other than that, listen, Juice Robinson had to use his wife to beat Frank Rosier. Why? I do not agree with that decision. I I don't know why Tony Storm had to come out there and help out Juice Robinson. I understand why. I understand Juice Robinson's a heel. I know why. The thing is, there's no fucking reason for this match. The fuck are they fighting over? Juice Robinson versus Fred Rosier, also known, aka used to be known as Darren Young in WWE. This is a fucking street fight. The fuck is this on the show for? They could have had this on New Japan Strong. The fuck out of here with this shit. What the fuck is this? This is what I wrote on my notes, everybody. I was so mad. I mean, I understand why Juice Robinson won. Of course he did. Now, the thing is, I just do not understand why Tony Storm had to interfere in this match. She did not have to come out here. Juice Robinson had the match won, if anything, before Tony Storm came out. Like, he was having the advantage and everything, and then all of a sudden she came out. Why? I don't understand that. But I'll be honest with all of you. Juice Robinson, you need to get off TV. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you go. New Japan, Impact. Impact. New Japan, Impact, AEW, Chikara. I don't give a damn where the fuck you go. Get the fuck off my television.
Damn.
The only reason you're even relevant right now is because of your wife. Let's be honest. Let's tell the truth here. The only reason you're relevant is because you have Tony Storm in your back pocket. That's the only reason you're relevant right now. Get off TV. This match sucks. Fuck off.
Any rating?
Oh,
okay, there. Okay.
I gave it a 4 and Logical 1. This shit sucked. This was not the worst match on the show, but this shit was fucking terrible. And what the fuck are they fighting over? Cheetos? Hot Funyuns? Cookies? What's next? A fucking TV? This shit sucks. Moving on.
Damn. This episode of Rope Break is interrupted to advertise Lots Open Radio certified bangers, a roller coaster of music consisting of drum and bass. Indie pop. Pop and R&B. Soundtracks. Anything else that comes to Kgabo's mind, as well as world news and special guests. You can listen to Life's Opening Radio certified bangers every Sunday afternoon on Spotify. Back to your regular scheduled programming. One half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team and Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions, Kyle Fletcher, he cut a promo. I believe him and his tag team partner, Aussie Open, got signed to AEW this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Aussie Open there, AEW. Yep. I like it. Now, the thing is, The thing is, I want to ask this a very very quick question before we go on into this promo. How the fuck is Aussie Open going to be booked in AEW, considering AEW can't even book their fucking tag team division right? We got FDR fighting fucking Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. The fuck did they do to get the fucking title shot? Nothing. And then all of a sudden, we have the House of Black with their open house trios matches and stuff like that. We don't even see all of the other tag teams on AEW. Where is the Butcher and the Blade? I've been pushing for the Butcher and the Blade to be on TV for the last 6 months, and now they're on TV again. Why? Have them something to do. Put them in matches. We do not need the best friends on fucking TV every goddamn week. It's, by the way, on Rampage, Big Bill and Lee Moriarty versus the best friends. Are you watching that match, Kgabo? Because
No.
I'm fucking not. Fuck out of here. The best friends constantly on TV. What's going on? Does some kind of obsession with the best friend? What the fuck is happening here? Get the best friends off TV. Get Big Bill off TV. Get Lee Moriarty off TV. If y'all ain't got nothing good for these guys going on for them, get them off television.
Okay, then.
That's all I got. Anyway, onto this Kyle Fletcher promo. He was saying something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He boasted about himself, and apparently his teammate is injured, which means they can't defend their titles at Dominion, which we may review. Now they're going to have to relinquish the belts. The tag team title match will now be a double title match, a winner-take-all match. They will do everything to regain the belts. This was an okay promo. Ben, any thoughts on this?
This was all right. I mean, Kyle Fletcher is actually getting a decent amount of push. I mean, he did fight Orange Cassidy on Dynamite, and I thought it was actually a solid match. I could not complain about Orange Cassidy and Kyle Fletcher on Dynamite. I thought it was a solid match. But other than that, I like this for Kyle Fletcher. Now, the question is, how do we book Kyle Fletcher, one half of Aussie Open and a part of the United Empire? How do we do that? That's just my question, you know? I mean, it's better if it was like, I mean, Will Ospreay, I don't know. I mean, Will Ospreay, I believe, is hurt, right?
I think he is. No.
I
He had a
I heard a report
match. He
he's
had
hurt.
a match. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he
On this
was-
show. Yes, he did.
he was selling his leg or something. Is that a real injury?
Oh, yeah. I believe so. With the way the commentary put it, I believe so.
Damn. I thought he was just selling it.
I'm not too
really
sure,
good.
but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Will Ospreay is a great wrestler, but I mean, it depends on how we're gonna book the United Empire, you know, from here on out. And by the way, can I ask this very quick question? Where the fuck is Jeff Cobb? Where is Jeff Cobb? Please. I love Jeff Cobb. Please, where is he at? He was not on this show. Why?
Yeah,
But that's just me though.
I've yet to see him in a full match. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jeff Cobb's not hurt. I know that. Shit, why he ain't on TV? That's my question.
Oh, this next match.
Oh no.
For the
Oh,
strong
no.
Openweight Championship, Hikuleo versus KENTA. And here's already one problem I have with this match. KENTA lost the belt at the beginning of the month, and now he gets to challenge it for it again towards the end of the month. They started this match. Hikuleo did a big boot through a right hand. KENTA escaped the ring. Hikuleo tried to bring KENTA back into the ring. KENTA hangs him over the rope. Hikuleo does 4 chops. He goes for, I think they called it Godsend. And then KENTA tries to make him look like he was choking him. He took a shirt and put it around his neck to make it look like Hikuleo was choking him. There was a ref bump. Hikuleo blocked a low blow. Kenta did an eye poke. Hikuleo did a slap and a clothesline over the top rope onto ringside. They fought at ringside. They fought through the curtains. Kenta got back in the ring. He tried to get Hikuleo counted out. They fought at the entranceway, and I just started to skip this match. They were taking out tables. The ref wasn't even counting. And Kenta won the belt back by countout. I gave this wrestling 0 rating. 0, 0, 0, 0. Any thoughts, Ben?
I beg your fucking pardon. I beg your pardon. This motherfucker won by countout.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Y'all pissing me off now. Y'all pissing me off in Japan. Fuck you. Why? What's the show? Okay, first of all, okay, let me calm down for a second. I sound like a geek right now. My goodness. Okay, first of all, this match ended in a fucking countout. The referee, whoever the fuck that referee was, you got to get out of New Japan. Whatever the fuck was he doing out there? My goodness. I wanted him gone. I wanted him escorted out of Long Beach, California. I swear on everything that I own. I wanted this man with a police escort. The FBI should have escorted this man out for the complete lack of intelligence that he gave in this match. Unbelievable. This match ended in a fucking countout. Kenta won back the belt anyway by a fucking countout. Okay, I have a problem with this match specifically because now Hikuleo just lost for no goddamn reason. He's not supposed to lose. He's 6'9" and he's losing fucking matches to a 5'11" guy who will have to cheat to beat him. No, not ready for this shit. Get this shit off television. If this is the shit we're writing, New Japan, y'all have to get your ass whooped. This is fucking ridiculous.
Damn.
Fuck off. Not ready for this shit. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This shit sucks.
All right then. Okay. And then Eddie Kingston went on the screen and he challenged Kenta. I haven't seen Eddie Kingston in a while. So yeah,
Eddie Kingston's been on Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I haven't watched Ring of Honor, so I still haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, this match might cheer us up. A 6-man tag team match between Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Shota Umino versus the CMLL World Welterweight Champion Rocky Romero and the never Openweight Tag Team Champions Kazuchika Okada and Tomohiro Ishii. Shota and Ishii started up. They locked up, rope break. They had a 1-2. Ishii did forearms. Shota went for Okada. He knocked down Ishii with a punch. He went for Okada again, and then Okada made a tag. Shota went wild on him, and then Okada did a big boot. They fought at ringside. Okada threw Shota into the barricade. He threw a fan's drink on him, took this drink from this lady, and hoed that thing on him. They went back in the ring, did mock kicks and slaps, and I wrote there, Okada doesn't give a fuck, man. He's pissed. He did a flapjack. Rocky Romero made a tag. He did chops, some punches. Shota dropped him, and then it did a torpedo uppercut, which was cool. Did a kick. Yuta made a tag. He did a chop, snapped me into a knee drop for a 2 count. did a bow and arrow stretch. Rocky Romero reversed into the armbar. Yuta got a rope break. Rocky Romero did a kick and some punches. They did a leapfrog sequence. Rocky Romero did a Hurricane Runner, did a forearm. They had a 1-2 exchange, and Rocky Romero threw some more forearms. He hit 3 ever. He hits those clotheslines in the corner. It's supposed to be 4 ever, but he keeps getting countered. Yuta hits an angle slam, which was cool. He put Rocky Romero on the top rope. He bit him. Did a back rake. Moxley bit Rocky Romero and put him in the Tower of Doom, the Tree of Woe. Yuta hammering blows to the knee. Moxley made a tag and he got a big reaction. He kicked, I almost said Ronda Rousey, Rocky Romero into the corner. He did a lariat in the corner twice. And then he hit an X-Plex, which they called Whiplash. He went for the pin, got a 2 count. He put in the STF. Okada broke it up. Shota went after him. And then chaos ensued. Moxley did some PKs on Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero countered the last one with a sharpshooter. And then immediately, Yuta made a break. Moxley threw Rocky Romero to ringside. Back in the ring, Shota made a tag. Did a elbow strike on Rocky Romero. He went after Okada again. And if I was Moxley or Wheeler Yuta, I'd be mad. And, man, this nigga's costing us the match because he has beef with Okada. Yuta did a cheap shot. Shota did a swinging neck breaker for a 2 count. Moxley made a tag. They did a double team for a 2 count. He put in the Texas Cloverleaf and Rocky Romero got a rope break. Moxley threw a chop. He flipped off the crowd. And then Rocky Romero did a European uppercut. And then he did a springboard tornado DDT, which was cool. Yuta made a tag. Ishii made a hot tag. Yuta threw some forearms to no effect. Ishii knocked him down with 1 forearm. He did a Saito suplex for a 2 count. He went for his finish, but Moxley made a distraction. Yuta did an inverted atomic drop and an enziguri, which was cool. Moxley made a tag and he hit a cutter for a 2 count. He did some elbows to the chest. Shota and Yuta cleared the ring. Moxley put in a headlock. Ishii got a rope break. Shota made a tag. Ishii thwarted the triple team. Ishii hit a German on Shota Umino. He did a brain buster on Moxley. Okada made a lukewarm tag. He did a jumping elbow on Shota. Did a DDT for a 2 count. He went for the pile driver. Shota reversed with the Northern Lights suplex with a release. He did an uppercut in the corner. He did an outside-in DDT, which was cool. He went for Death Rider, but Okada reversed with a backdrop. Okada hits the money clip. He does a body slam, does an elbow drop. He does a money shot where he poses for Rainmaker like... And Moxley got up in his face and flipped him off. He had a 1-2 with Moxley, and Okada did a drop kick. Then he flipped Moxley off. Shota did an uppercut and a swinging neck breaker, which was cool. He went for the Death Rider, but Ishii did a clothesline. Rocky Romero made a tag. He did a jumping knee and hit the strong 0 for a near fall. Shota gets a lariat from Rocky Romero and Ishii. Okada did a jumping elbow. He mounted him on the top rope. And then Rocky Romero hit a superplex and then put in the armbar. Yuta broke it up. Rocky Romero reversed Yuta shoot off. Rocky Romero went for the jumping elbow, but Yuta reversed with a stalling German suplex. Rocky Romero did a jumping knee. He did a rewind kick. Moxley hit a lariat. Ishii and Mox go at it. Moxley did a lariat on Ishii. Okada hit the Rainmaker, which got a massive reaction. Shota hit a Death Rider on Okada. And then he hit a Okada-style drop kick on Rocky Romero. And then he hit the Death Rider for the win. This match got chaotic at times and a bit fast, but it was still a really good match. In my opinion, match of the night right here. Then he taunted Okada, Shota did, and now I'm thinking, is Shota a new member of the Blackpool Combat Club? I gave Ransom a 9 and Logic a 5. What did you think about this match, Ben?
I gave this match the same exact rating. I thought this was a good match. I gave this match a 9 and Logic a 5 as well. This was a very good match. I don't know if this was like the best match on the show. I mean, a lot of people would be like Mercedes Moné and Willow had the best match on this show. I'll be like, except for we'll get to the finish, but I thought it was the main event of the show was the second best thing on the entire show, to be fair. So that's that. But this was the best match on the show by leaps and bounds. And you know what I want to see for Forbidden Door?
What?
I mean, Shota and Okada can fight at Dominion. I mean, I'm not really interested in that. What I am interested in, Jon Moxley versus Kazuchika Okada, Forbidden Door 2.
Oh, okay.
That should happen.
All right, then.
That should happen. They look like they have great chemistry together. That looks like a great match.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Mercedes Money has an interview. She basically says she's gonna beat Willow Nightingale, and oh boy, will she find out. On to the next match for and then, in the United States Heavyweight Championship Tournament semifinals, the winner will fight Lance Archer at Dominion to challenge Kenny Omega. And it's between Will Ospreay and Hiroshi Tanahashi. They started the match. They both taunted to the crowd. They locked up. Rope break. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? They were busy dancing, and Tanahashi was strumming the guitar. And they locked up. They did technical wrestling. Tanahashi did a clothesline. Will Ospreay left the ring. Will Ospreay did some kicks, punches, and some elbows. He did some more in the corner. Did a shoot off into the other corner. Tanahashi did a back elbow, then a second rope crossbody. He charged at Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay mounted him on the top rope. Then he did a drop kick to his head, which was cool. Tanahashi is now at ringside, and then Will Ospreay does a crossbody onto Tanahashi. Got back in the ring. He stomped on his head. Did a chop in the corner. Another one. Hammer throw into the other corner for a 2 count. And then I was like, Will Ospreay is really being a heel and really trying to work this time. He's not doing so much of the high flying stuff. He did a spinning back breaker for a 2 count. He played with Tanahashi's hair. Tanahashi did some forearms, did a jumping clothesline, threw some punches, did a body slam, a cannonball for a 2 count. Will Ospreay did some chops to no effect, and then he did a handspring enziguri, which was quite cool. He teased the hidden blade, and then he hit what I think they call the Chelsea grin. He teased the hidden blade again. Tanahashi did a drop kick to the knee. He exploited Will Ospreay's bad leg. He put in the sharpshooter, but Will Ospreay got the rope break. He sold his back. Tanahashi stomped the bad leg. Will Ospreay did a chop. Tanahashi did a slap. Will Ospreay did a hook kick. He adjusted the knee pad. They did a kneeling 1-2. They did kind of a cringy type of 1-2. Will Ospreay was dazed. He did soccer kicks to the head. Did a chop and sent Tanahashi into the corner. Did a hell of a kick and did a avalanche hidden blade to the back of his head. He went for Stormbreaker, but Tanahashi reversed in midair. Tanahashi did a sling blade for a 2 count. He did the high fly flow, went for the pin, but Will Ospreay reverses and got a 2 count. Tanahashi reversed and got a very near fall. He did a drop kick to Will Ospreay's bad leg. He reversed a dragon screw with a devil stomp. He hit an Oz cutter for a very, very near fall. Then he hit the Stormbreaker for the win. And I thought this was a really good semi-main event. And Will Ospreay is going to fight Lance Archer at Dominion, which we may review. I gave for this match Wrestling 8 and Logic a 7. What did you think about this match, Ben?
Same rating as you. Wrestling 8, Logic 7. This was good. We've already seen Will Ospreay and Tanahashi matches probably since we've seen a lot of them since 2019. I'll be honest with all of you. It's not that I'm tired of the matches, but they kind of play a different story into different matches. Like they play Will Ospreay the leg, they play Tanahashi's injuries. Was Will Ospreay focusing on the arm at one point? I think.
I don't know. I didn't really notice that.
I'm not too sure. I didn't notice it either, but there was a lot of good psychology in this match. I thought they told a good story in this match, honestly. Will Ospreay not flying around too much, not doing all the fucking springboard cross bodies and phenomenal forearms and all the fucking handspring cutters. He did an Oz cutter, I know, but he didn't do it too much. And that's what I appreciate. I thought this match was good.
He did do the phenomenal forearm, but I didn't read that out.
He did do the phenomenal forearm.
He got a near fall off of it.
Will Ospreay, I'm gonna tell you this one time and one time only. We both love you here on the podcast. Stop doing the phenomenal forearm. I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Stop doing the forearm. It is not winning you matches. Cut it out. Stop it, please. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. Okay. Leave it to AJ Styles. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, Willow Nightingale is interviewed before the main event. She's nervous, but she trusts herself, and she says she will be herself. And now, speaking of the main event, in the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale. This is to crown the first ever Strong Women's Champion. They rapped for Willow's entrance. The commentators, they did that even in the beginning. By the way, I forgot. It's Ian Riccaboni, Alex Kozlov, and Vita Scott on commentary. I think Vita Scott did a good job. They all did a good job. I
think Ian Riccaboni and Vita Scott should have commentated this match. I mean, they should have commentated this show. I'll be honest, because I feel like they work together way better. Like Ian Riccaboni and Veda Scott. I feel like they work together better, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. All right.
They rap for Willow's entrance. Mercedes dressed up with her gear to be like Snow White, the Disney princess. They started the match. The crowd is hyped. The people are chanting, "This is awesome," before the match even started. Willow stuck out a hand. They shake, but then Willow twisted Mercedes' hands. Mercedes slapped her. She put in a headlock, went for the pin, got a 2 count. She went for the Hurricane Runner, but then Willow went for the powerbomb. Mercedes did a sunset flip and got a 2 count. Willow Nightingale reverses, did a big forearm, and then she did the pouncer, and I mean the pouncer, period, and properly, yeah. She clotheslined Mercedes at ringside. Mercedes got back in the ring. Willow did a clothesline in the corner, which was nice. She did 2 of those pull-in clothesline. Did a body slam, 2 of them. Mercedes countered the 3rd one with a chop block. Willow did a back elbow. She went for the pin, got a 2 count. She did a chop in the corner, did a chop in the other corner. Mercedes went to the other corner, threw a barrage of chops. Willow did a punch, a cartwheel, and a step up enzuigiri. Half Nelson, Mercedes escaped. Willow did a clothesline. Mercedes reversed a pull-in clothesline with a pin. Got a 1 count. Sorry. Did a kick. Willow did a spine buster and a Boston Crab. Mercedes got a rope break. Willow did some shoulder ram. She mounted Mercedes on the top turnbuckle. Did a vertical suplex for a near fall. That was cool. Mercedes made a brief comeback. He struggled at the turnbuckle. Mercedes hung Willow's throat over the top rope. Went for the pin, got a 2 count. Willow went for Stampede, but Mercedes reversed. She put in the bank statement. Willow escaped. She hit the Dr. Bomb for a near fall. And then she hit another one to become the inaugural New Japan Strong Women's Champion. We're so happy for her, both me and Ben. And yeah, with this, I think she needs to stay in New Japan. They got so much better plans for her. She needs to stay here rather than go on AEW and get beat up by the Outcasts and never get on TV for 6 months and sit in catering. Yeah, I think she should stay in New Japan because she'll be booked a lot better.
She should. Yep. Yep. Willow Nightingale needs to stay out of. Hey, I got a quick joke. All of the guys that I'm about to mention, they're all in AEW catering. House of Black, they're not even. House of Black's barely on TV. Ethan Page, the Guns. Well, really not the Guns. Get the Guns off television.
Yeah.
Ethan Page. Who else?
Serena
Matt and
Deeb.
Jeff Hardy, for some reason. Yeah. Miro,
where's he been?
Pac,
Yeah.
Where's Pac? The fuck? Yeah, where the fuck is Pac? Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Where's
Pac?
Where's Miro? We haven't seen that man since Forbidden Door.
Come on, man. Put Miro on TV, Tony Khan. I'm telling you this one time, and one time only. If you don't put Miro on TV, you will get cussed out. You and Will Washington. Whoever the fuck Will Washington is, you will get cussed out. Expeditiously. Put Miro on TV.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Um,
But Willow Nightingale and some Mercedes. I give this match. What you give this match, an 8?
I'll get to that. No. The people chanted, "You deserve it," and then she cut a promo. She thanked the fans. Before we get to this, let me give the rating real quick. I gave Rassen an 8 and Logic a 9. She cut a promo. She thanked the fans. She was emotional, as she should be. She was honored to have fought a woman like Mercedes, and I'm sure Mercedes was just as happy to fight her. Willow has dreamt of this for many years, and she is so grateful for the support. And yeah, she goes and hugs everyone and gives everybody a high five, and Resurgence goes off the air. Man, talk about a happy ending. Boy, what did you think about this match, Ben?
I'll be honest with y'all. I thought this was like a lot of people are gonna say this was the second best match on the show. I mean, you have every right to agree with what I'm about to say. I thought this match was a good match, a good showing for Willow Nightingale, and most importantly, the main thing I got out of this, Mercedes Moné was willing to put Willow Nightingale over. Mercedes Moné should have. A lot of people were saying Mercedes Moné should have won this match, but if you guys go back and watch the match, Mercedes Moné actually messed up on a spot. I think a lot of people were talking about her ankle in that match. I don't know if you got that, Kgabo, but they were talking about her ankle in that match at the finish of the match, and then Willow hit the power bombs and stuff like that, and she won. So I don't know, unless they had to change it up on the fly or improvise. I'll be honest with you, this was the right decision. Right decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get the ankle thing, Kgabo?
No, I didn't see that, unfortunately.
A lot of people were saying she messed up on the spot, but I don't know. This is just speculation. I don't know what happened, but hopefully Mercedes Moné is all right. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, other than that, this was a great showing, and Mercedes Moné put Willow Nightingale over. And if anything, I think Willow Nightingale needs to stay in New Japan Strong, to be honest with you. Like, she needs that time, and she needs to develop. Yeah, she needs to develop. She's not going to go anywhere in AEW. She's not going to... I'm tired of Willow Nightingale losing in AEW. I'm sick of it already. She's been losing to Toni Storm, Ruby Soho, Britt Baker, Saraya. I almost said Serena Deeb. I wish Serena Deeb was on fucking TV. She's been losing to Saraya. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, why is Willow Nightingale jobbing out to these 4 women? What the fuck is going on? Willow Nightingale is one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. And all of a sudden, she's being jobbed out to Saraya. I understand Toni Storm, but Saraya, Ruby Soho, she can't even beat a 5'7" chick with green hair. You got to be fucking kidding me. Tony Khan, what are you doing in AEW with this women's division, bro? I don't understand this. I mean, it's bad enough. We already got a 6-woman tag team match now between Britt, Hikaru Shida, and Toni Storm, and I think Ruby Soho at Double or Nothing. I think. I'm not too sure. Okay. But I do know one thing. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but, like, I'll be honest with you, like, no one really cares about this Outcast feud with Britt Baker, Willow Nightingale, Sky Blue. I don't think, like, we don't care. Like, it's getting old, and the Outcasts are not adding any new members. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. You know. I don't know. That's just me, though. This is just my opinion. But look, I'm going to talk about the match here. Willow deserved to win this match, and if anything, I'm proud for Willow Nightingale. I've been praising her for years now, and I think Willow Nightingale is going to shine in Japan. She needs that time. She needs to develop, and she definitely needs to work. Like we all know she can sell, but like Willow Nightingale can. I think she can put it all together in Japan before going back to AEW and then beating Toni Storm, beating Saraya, beating Ruby Soho, Britt Baker, everybody in that women's division. She needs to be booked way better when she gets out of Japan. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But this was a great show.
Yeah. I gave wrestling for the show 7.7. Matter of fact, I'll give it an 8 and Logic an 8. What did you give for the show, Ben?
There was a lot of good wrestling on the show. I'll admit that. There was a lot of good wrestling on the show. I'll give a rating. Oh, it's gonna be hard now because like there was a couple of duds on this show.
Yeah.
Like there was some bad matches on this show. The Kenta count out bullshit, and then Juice Robinson being fucking employed. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I'll give this match an 8. I'll give the show an 8. I'll give the show an 8. Logic probably a 5. Probably a 6.
Okay.
That's the best I can give.
Yeah.
There was not a lot of psychology in all of the matches, so I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
All right. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will be back next week for WWE Night of Champions.
For Night of Champions.
And then the
my
following
God.
week, we will review Double or Nothing AEW. And yeah, that's it from us. Check out The Mysteries of Life. The latest episodes should be out. And also check out Life's Opening Radio Certified Bangers. It's out. Ben's Mystery Minutes returns this week. And yeah, of course, as always, we've got some more certified bangers to play for you guys. So yeah, until next week when we review WWE Night of Champions, this is Kgabo and Ben Charles signing out.